Hi. Hope y'all are doing well. Um, it's the 2nd of January. It's Friday and it's a non-news day. So we were back testing the TGR strategy because it's a non-news day. So we were live back testing it, and the trade looked like it was gonna play out pretty fine, and then it just went some other way. So let me try and explain. Let me hop onto the charts. Start off on the daily time frame, of course. And I think the candle closures kind of alluded to the fact that it was going to be a bearish day, but I'll just make certain right now just to see. So, yeah, we did have body closures below each other on these candles. You see, it's like a downward move. It could be a retest, but nonetheless, it did seem like the day was headed for bearish intent. Plus it's a Friday. You can't really expect much from a Friday. Like it's probably gonna just pull back into the range or just keep going lower, right? I don't think Friday is really going to give a reversal, but hey, you never know. So then after that, kind of jumped to the 4 hour to try and find any order blocks to the downside. Um, don't think I really found any. So I hopped on to the 1 hour. Um, Not sure if this order block is from the 1 hour or not. So let me just hop on to the 15 minute and see what I did here. Um, so yeah, I'd like to believe that this box here was for the 15-minute chart, right? So after that, what I did was I went to the 5 minute time frame. Once I got to the 5 minute time frame, let me see. So we were really focused on GBP USD from what I can tell. So we got a couple market structure breaks to the downside. But obviously we wanted to capitalize on those wins. So I think I went down lower to the lower time frame, right? I went down to the lower time frame on the 1 minute chart and let me see what I found. Obviously, I think I found some sort of retracement, breaker structure, and possibly like a fair value gap entry to enter. So let me see if I can find one. This was like in the London session. I did expect this trade to play out during the like for the at least for the majority of the session. So yeah, I think I entered on this fair value gap tap here. Yeah, because there was a breaker structure to the downside, but I kind of missed that here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me try and remove this. So there was a breaker structure here, right? But then I didn't catch that. So I think what I did was, oh no. Okay, so here's the fair value gap, I believe. So this was the breaker structure move, but I didn't catch that. But eventually, price did go back there. But I just thought that price was just gonna keep rallying down. So I did find the fair value gap here. Tap right there. Tag me right in. Let me put on this position size sort of calculator. And yeah, the trade kind of retraced up a bit. I thought it was a retracement, and then it went down, kept on going down. Didn't really secure profits per se or move the stop to break even as I thought, because I thought my bias was aligned with the daily bias of it being a bearish day. So I mean, as you can see, price then rallied higher. Could have been stopped if I did actually enter this trade. So this, yeah, obviously have to refine it some more. I have to find daily bias more, higher time frame bias more, and understand it a bit. But yeah, that's the trade recap for today. Literally, that's the only hypothetical trade that I took. I did decide, since I'm really good with the freedom model, that when I do go back to sort of paper trading or demo trading or just trading an account, I'm just gonna stick to that because I'm really good with it. But I am going to refine these other models on the days that I did designate so that I can get better. But I'm not gonna trade with the actual money. I'm just gonna back test it until I feel or until I see consistent profitable results. Then I'll be like, okay, I understand the framework and everything because I really do. But it's just execution sometimes takes a bit of adjusting because it is a live market. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. It should be really interesting. But yeah, that's it.